Welcome to VRD History, where we dive into the research and development that defined the icons of motorsport. March 2009, Australia. The Formula One paddock is in a state of shock. A team that didn't exist 3 months ago, born from the ashes of a collapsed Honda project, is sitting on the front row. No sponsors, a plain white livery, and a technical loophole that made the giants of the sport look like amateurs. Behind the pit wall sits a man with a calm, stoic expression. He isn't just a team principal, he is the man who owns the name on the car. This is the ultimate checkmate. This is Ross Brawn. To understand the genius of Brawn, you have to go back to the Atomic Energy Authority at Harwell. He wasn't a racer first, he was a mechanical engineer trained in precision. When he entered F1 with Williams in 1976, he started from the bottom, working as a machinist. But Brawn had a systems brain. He didn't just see a car, he saw a series of interconnected efficiencies. By the time he reached Benetton in the early 90s, he was ready to change the DNA of winning. At Benetton, Brawn found his perfect instrument, Michael Schumacher. Together, they took 2 world titles, but the real legend began in Maranello. Ferrari in the mid-90s was a sleeping giant that had forgotten how to win. Brawn arrived as technical director in 1997 and brought a British sense of order to Italian passion. Brawn became famous for the chess move. Hungary 1998. Brawn famously told Schumacher over the radio he needed to make up 25 seconds in 19 laps on a 3-stop strategy. Schumacher asked how. Brawn simply gave him the numbers. They won. The partnership led to 5 consecutive world titles. Ross Brawn didn't just build cars, he built an unbeatable culture. In 2008, Honda quit F1 overnight. Hundreds of jobs were at risk. Most would have walked away, but Ross saw something no one else did, the double diffuser. He bought the team for £1. He convinced Mercedes to supply engines at the last minute. In one of the greatest fairy tales in sporting history, Brawn GP won both the drivers and constructors championships in their first and only year. After selling Brawn GP to Mercedes, Ross laid the groundwork for the most dominant era in F1 history. He recruited Lewis Hamilton and built the hybrid engine powerhouse that would rule for 8 years. But his final act was his most impactful. As F1's managing director of motorsport, Brawn authored the 2022 technical regulations. He designed the rules to make cars follow closer and race harder. He moved from winning championships to saving the sport's entertainment value. Ross Brawn wasn't the loudest man in the room. He didn't seek the spotlight. He was the tactician-in-chief, whether it was a machinist bench at Williams or the boardroom at FOM. His philosophy remained the same: find the gap, exploit the rule, and never stop calculating. In the history of Formula One, many have been fast, few have been brilliant, but only one man turned a £1 investment into a world championship. Subscribe to join the grid and hit the bell icon to make sure that you are not left behind.